Welcome, race fans, to the Iowa Speedway with the NOSSCAR Cup Series here on the Redline Racing Network. I am your host with the most, Alan Bergen, just south of St. Louis here in the Redline Studios. And we got a fun one here for you as these guys are getting ready to get gridded here. In fact, they are getting gridded. We're going to show you that grid right now. It's going to be Travis Barnes and Tyler Dohar on the front row. Row number 2 is where you'll find Joshua Barr and Jason Metcalf. Row number 3, you have Chris Leota and Justin Anigasak. Row number 4 is where you'll find Shane Hart and T-Mac Tyler McMurder. Row number 5, Daniel Helms and Rob Shaw will start 9th and 10th. While row 6, Kyle Kuykendall and the 81 car of Nick Bentz will start 12th. Row number 7, Justin Litch and Hot Rod Jordan McGraw will start 14th. Starting 15th will be Grant Salzano and Elijah Fisher. And fastball number 6 will be starting 16th on the grid here tonight. Starting 17th will be RJ Croteau and Josh Taylor in that number 88 car. Thomas Geyer and Jose Ruiz will start 19th to 20th, running at your top 20 here in the top in row 10. While David Cannon and Joe Tardif will make up row 11. Row number 12 will belong to Morgan Lilly and Garrett Jenkins in that number 60 car. Row number 13, you'll find the Rocket John Osborne and Matt Heel. Row number 14 is where you'll find Sam Morris and Justin Knapp. All the way back in 15th, well, we're having an out-of-body experience. So here we go. We're getting ready to go green flag racing. Here as we take our one pace lap around. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time as we get ready to come to the green flag. Well, we're going to take one more pace lap. We're going to go green flag next time by. As the lights are out on the iRacing.com pace car. I tell you what, we have a whale of a show for you tonight. I'm excited. These guys get it around there one more time. Thank everyone for joining us here on the DevilCharger Network. So as we get ready to get going here for all of, well, 200. We're not at Pocono. And we're definitely not racing the lap 65. No stages in this league. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do it like Dale, be like Biff, and race like Rowdy, because we are green flag racing for 175 laps at Iowa. And so far, it is Travis Barnes. He's going to lead the field down the green. Do the trial one more time. As we are going to do it for Rowdy here, as we are not at Pocono. Here, definitely Iowa. Here in the Cornhusker State. And right now it's all Tyler Burns or Travis Burns all day long. Travis Dohar, though, he is about, 2 seconds back, or actually a half a second back. And we're going to go out to a wider camera. That's what that 2 second or half a second looks like. I want to thank everybody for joining us here in the YouTube.com live chat. In about 3 laps, we're going to go silent in honor of Rowdy Bush, a.k.a. Kyle Busch. I believe we got some Kyle Busch themed paint schemes here. Lap number 6. That 28 Mellow Yellow car. That's Daniel Helms. He's there in the 7th position. Nick Bentz there in the 81 car. That's the closest thing we're going to see to Kyle Busch. We're going to go silent here on lap number 8. Next time by. We will go silent in honor of Rowdy Busch here. And we will, the booth will go silent, and we'll be right back. Meanwhile, back up here in the front, as we pan out to the wide picture, everybody pretty even keel here. 175 laps on the docket here tonight. Do apologize for just making the grid, but hey, we're here, better late than never, and we still got to see the start of the show. Joshua Barr in the AR audio ride, at number 42 car, we're at lap number 10. Of 175 laps. Meanwhile, back at the Ranchers, Travis Barnes, your leader, Tyler Dohar, Joshua Barr in that 42 car, and then you got the 29 car back here. Oh, Jason Metcalf. Jason Metcalf out of that, SER racing stable. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at this weather here while these guys are getting single filed out. Tonight's weather, it's a cool 70 degrees in the air, and it's hot on that racetrack. It's on the north side of 100 at 126 degrees. No wind here in central Iowa with a partly cloudy sky, and we are like in the Midwest. Humidity matters. So it is a calm, cool 46% relative humidity. It's a dry heat on the racetrack right now. Chris Leota in that CL Designs Racing Enterprises number 69 car. He is back here in that 6th position. Not a whole lot of movers and shakers going on right now, as Tyler Dohart managed to get the lead from Travis Barnes, and it looks like that number 7 ride is essentially gone back to that 3rd position, the double natural Tyler Dohart. So he's riding at a half-second interval. Travis Barnes there in that number 7 car has got Jason Metcalf giving him the business. One of our neighbors to the north. Want to touch, 69 car having connection issues. We're going to follow that story and many more, just as we watch these cars go around this Iowa Speedway on a hot, slick track. Rob Sholland at Simhouse sponsored number 50. That is a slick looking paint scheme. Rob Shaw currently 7. Currently 7 right now. Tyler Dohar has led 5 laps currently as he rides in that first position. We get to see some of these cool graphics here tonight here on the Redline Racing Network. And as you would see right here, Joshua Barr and that number 42 car, Travis Barnes there in the 7. Meanwhile, the double natural of Tyler Dohar continues to lead this piece. Now, this is a short track all the same, so we're going to be watching the tale of 2 races here as Justin Knapp is not taking the green flag. I assume he's race control. The 1 car of the Stickers ride, and Tyler Dohar will be catching him just about any minute now. Tyler Dohar's got to get around that 1 car efficiently of Joe Tardif. Meanwhile, everything just about single file out here, even keel. No one doing anything aggressive. Travis Barnes, Jason Metcalf, Shane Hart. We got a nice little battle right here between the 51 car, or the 21 car rather, and the 29 car. Shane Hart giving Jason Metcalf the business. And then if you factor in the mix, here we go, we got the 28 car of Daniel Holmes. He's throwing his hat in the mix. Says, I want a piece of this battle too. This is Mellow Yellow World. As Shane Hart takes that 4th position away from his neighbor to the north, Jason Metcalf gonna go to the inside. He's looking to answer back. 21 car just gets a little bit better of a corner. Tyler Dohar, though, he's out there in that double natural. He's up to 1.43 second lead. Joshua Barr right behind him in that number 42 car, the AR Auto card. Meanwhile, here we go. We're going to go all the way back here to his 22nd position, John Osborne. Do not count him out here just yet in that number 44 G-Shock ride, as he is up 3 spots. He's working on the number 94 car of Sam Morris, and then just ahead of him he's got Hot Rod Jordan McGraw. In that number 34 car, the 34 car Hot Rod Jordan McGraw, the Texas Tech paint schemes this week. And Morgan Lilly, he's flying some new paint schemes this week with that number 41 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Not missing anything up front here with Tyler Dohar and Joshua Barr. You know, just almost 2 seconds behind the double natural Tyler Dohar. We're watching that 42 car. Once again, everybody just about single filed out here with nowhere to be right now. T-Mac Tyler McMurder, though, hanging on to that 10th spot. Good to see him running good. He did have that win a couple weeks ago. Josh Taylor in that number 88 car, the Red Bull Bandit. Yeah, it's the Red Bull Bandit. I don't see him having. We got to figure out what happened there. You can see the cars go gray and. There's the Red Bull Bandit car. We're going to see these cars come back to life. The 88 car, Josh Taylor in the Red Bull car. Meanwhile, there's Tyler Dohar in the double natural. His paint scheme hasn't come back yet. There it goes. Meanwhile, just about a second and a half. It's closing in on the number 77 car, the double natural. Josh Barr is closing in. Meanwhile, if you're Joe Tardif, the double natural Tyler Dohar is right on your back bumper, getting ready to give you the business. Now, if you're that number one car, do you slide out of the way, or do you essentially just let the double natural just ride on by? As the man, the myth, and the legend himself, DevilCharger Matt Metler checking in here on YouTube.com live chat. I want to thank you for telling me the stream looks good. I know Matt was giddy about the graphics package now. Yeah, I know he's happy about the graphics that were put up there. But meanwhile, as we got Tyler Dohar, the double natural, just giving Joe Tardif the business, Thomas Geyer gonna put it on pit road. He's gonna go laps down. Run, Joe, run. Now this is gonna allow that car right there, Josh Barr in a 42 car, and an AR Audio to catch up to the double natural Tyler Dohar and possibly get around there. The number 7 car of, well, you guessed it, Travis Barnes, your pole sitter here tonight. "35 laps into a 175 lap race here." As last night, got to hand it to the guys at the Icon Cup Series. They put on the longest race in Icon Racing their season, and well, congratulations to Brian Smith over there for winning that one. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Tyler Dohar gets around that one car, Joe Tardif. And just as we said that, here comes the 42 car. So right now, Tyler Dohar has a car between him and Joshua Barnes worth 2.5 seconds right now. 2.25 seconds, I should say. And back a little bit deeper in the field. Everybody's just about single filed out. We're strung out like a line of a methadone clinic. Here we got a good battle right here. R.J. Crotel and Grant Salzano here, as they are doing it John Ford style and putting on a show for everybody. Eliza Fisher finds himself 2 laps down. Thomas Geyer is about 5 laps down right now. Chris Leota here in that number 69 car. Earlier he had a connection issue. I think he's got that fixed. Justin Anakasakto. He's in that number 97 car. I tell you what, Sunday night when SVG took the lead in the real life race, I was cheering that car on. Nice to see that road course ringer come in here. And then here you got Tyler Kuykendall in the 12 car. He is absolutely just blistering out there in 9th position. T-Mac Tyler McMurder holding down that 8th position. Meanwhile, he's got the 12 car almost there. And he's got Justin Litch giving him the business as we got pit stops engaging right now. And that's Joshua Barr coming in pit road. It's not going to affect the double natural of Tyler Dohar, though. Travis Barnes up to that 2nd position. T-Mac. That's the number 19 car. David Cannon. He got the wall. He's gonna Garrett Jenkins is the last car on the lead lap in that 18 car. Matt, I knew you would, buddy. I knew you would. I knew you would. We're gonna do something special to close out the show. As he's crying his eyes out right now. Gotta love Matt Mettler, the things he does here. The Redline Racing Network. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Daniel Helms in that 28 car. He is now up to that 20 in that 3rd spot. Meanwhile, Josh Taylor in the 88, the Red Bull Bandit. He is up there in 14th position right now. Your biggest mover of the race. Matt, still love you, buddy. Meanwhile, 1.5 seconds what separates Travis Barnes from Travis Dohar as he come around turn number 2. And I'm trying to get up to a wider picture. Maybe we can see that that drone cam. We can get a better view of the eyeball test. There's the eyeball test right there. That's what a 1.27 second lead looks like. Travis Barnes closing in on them right now. Question is, when does when does the double natural pull the proverbial parachute and head on down pit road? That's the question we're all asking. Tyler Dohar in at number 77 to double natural. Travis Barnes right behind him. And we have one Jenkins around, Garrett Jenkins. And let's see what happened to him. Oof. You know what? We're going to go ahead and get to the chopper here. He's going to just stuff in the fence. Meanwhile, back out to the live picture and back to the ranch. Travis Barnes has caught, and I mean absolutely caught, that number 20 and number 77 car. It's a 7. It's a 777 showdown. The double natural of Tyler Dohar and Travis Barnes, Goodyear to Goodyear, coming to the trial. Travis Barnes going to have the upper hand. He is back to where he started. Remember, Travis Barnes is the pole sitter. And Joshua Barr is now a lap down. Grant Salzano puts it on pit road. Jose Ruiz there in that number 23 car, giving Samuel Morris the business here as they come off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway for the 51st time. And look who just put on the afterburners and drove away from Tyler Dohar. Tyler Dohar going to fall back all the way to 3rd. And I'm willing to bet dollars on this. These guys, these leaders, Tyler Dohar going to bring it on pit road. 51 laps is what he got. Meanwhile, at a 1.44 second lead, Here comes Travis Barnes, Daniel Helms right behind him. T-Mac. Tyler McMurder up to 4th. He's up 4 spots where he started. And that number 46 car. We've had, let's go ahead and take a look at that race recap. 2 lead changes. Travis Barnes, the leader right now. Lap number 54. $175 laps. And so far, this is what the pit stops are looking like. As nobody has come down pit road until you get to the 28 car Daniel Helms. He's took 2 tires. We'll make that 4 tires. And Josh Barr is 13 laps since his last pit. He's on 4 tires. Everybody's taking 4 tires here at Iowa, and you're going to have to because these tires are going to blister. T-Mac Tyler McMurder has found himself in 2nd position, about 5 seconds back from Travis Barnes. Travis Barnes giving Joe Tardif the business here, as these guys are hoping for a caution here, lap number 57. T-Mac Tyler McMurder about 5.5 seconds back. Now, when Travis Barnes goes ahead and puts it on pit road, he's going to turn the race lead over to Tyler McMurder, T-Mac as you call him. We are working lap number 58 of 175. That means we have 57 laps in the history books here. Justin Anigasak in the number 97 car. Here comes Travis Barnes. He's a little fast. Maybe. Maybe not. But that's going to turn the race lead over to T-Mac Tyler McMurder. And at number 46 car, Travis Barnes on pit road, and here comes John Osborne. He's up 21 spots. We're working lap number 60 here, or 59, 60 up next. When T-Mac Tyler McMurder comes off of turn number 4. We are 41 away from the century mark here at Iowa. Justin Anigasak about 4 seconds back from T-Mac, and he's got a whole gaggle of cars with Kyle Kuykendall, John Osborne, Morgan Lilly there in that number 41 car, Hot Rod Jordan McGraw. And then Travis Barnes, the last car in the lead lap. Whoa, a little 3 wide action going on. A little 3 wide action going. Actually, these guys are all lapped down. The last car in the lead lap. And there's T-Mac right behind them. Tyler McMurder in her lap 62. That's Daniel Helms. Rob Shaw there in that 50 car. Nick Benz. Josh Taylor let down in the Red Bull Bandit. Tyler McMurder, T-Mac bringing it down pit road. Going to turn the race lead over to Justin Anigasak. They're going to lead the lap. He's going to lead this lap. John Osborne right there. The question is, when does John Osborne pull the proverbial parachutes and bring it down pit road? lap number 63 here in NOSSCAR in Iowa. As we are working lap number 64 of 195. Morgan Lilly now in second position, roughly 2 seconds back of John Osborne and the G-Shock machine. Meanwhile, here's Hot Rod Jordan McGraw is about 5 seconds back, so it's about a 5-second deficit all the way back to third place. I tell you what, Iowa is one of my favorite racetracks here, especially with these Cup cars. I tend to run well here. I don't know what it is about this track, but John Osborne up to 1.74 second lead, making 1.73. So we are working lap 66 on our way to the century mark. John Osborne, Morgan Lilly, Hot Rod Jordan McGraw. They're in that number 34 car. Meanwhile, Jose Ruiz right behind him, and here comes the 42 car. Josh Barr making that move on Josh or Jose. Wow, what a power move he just put on the 23 car. Jose up 15 spots. Josh Barr down 1 spot. Then you got the 34 car just ahead of him. Hot Rod George, RJ Crotel going a lot down. And John Osborne yet to bring it on pit road. He is now 2.25, well, make it 2.5 seconds ahead of that car right there, the number 41 car of Morgan Lilly. Meanwhile, Hot Rod Jordan McGraw here. He's got a whole gaggle of cars, including T-Mac Tyler McMurder, who's a lap down right now. T-Mac on a mission, trying to get his lap back the hard way. He's going to do it. He's got to catch that man right there. We are almost to the century mark. We have 31 laps to go until we have 100. And the question is, when does John Osborne actually come on in pit road and get four Goodyear Eagles on there and a tank of go fast? No one winning the Allen Experience Bonehead Move of the race tonight. These guys are putting on a show. Hot Rod Jordan McGraw there in that number 37 or 34 car. He's going to get passed by the 97 car of Justin Anigasak. The 42 car of Joshua Barr. A lot of good battles going on right now. Justin Anigasak. He's fast enough. He can get his lap back the hard way. But right now he is about 1 lap down to the leader, John Osborne, in that number 44 car. About 3.5 seconds ahead of the 41 car of Morgan Lilly. There he is. Josh Barr, about 5.5 seconds. We'll call it 6 seconds. So here's Joshua Barr's closest competitors of the double natural, Tyler Doar, in that 34 Texas Tech car. And that's Hot Rod Jordan McGraw. 28 car of Daniel Helms going to go right around him. And this is a battle within that top 5. Travis Barnes, he is on the outside looking in the top 5. We're about 26 laps to the to the halfway mark, or to the century mark, and then we get ready for a 75 lap battle. Make that 4 seconds. You're not missing anything up in the front here as we are continuing to watch battles here in the back of the field. What happens when you get out to a 4-second lead? 4.5-second lead, you don't get as much TV time. We're looking for other battles, you know. Nick Benson, that 81 car, we saw him on our silent lap. Elijah Fisher. Here he is in that number 6 car. He is back on the lead lap. He's definitely on the same. He's definitely on the same pit strategy as the other guy, is John Osborne now. Lap 77 of 175. 76 laps in the history books. Make it lap 78 of 175. We are working our way to lap 175 here tonight. John Osborne, 2.5 seconds. And Joshua Barr is closing in that number 42 car, but he's got just right behind him, another 2 seconds back. It's that double natural, and this is going to be the best battle on the racetrack so far. We're at lap 79, 78 laps, and the history books. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on the DevilCharger Network. NOSSCAR Cup Series racing here from Iowa. The Cornhusker State, if you will. And right now, who's going to get this one? Is it going to be Daniel Helms or Tyler Dohar? They're Goodyear to Goodyear. Give the position to Daniel Helms. And does Dohar have an answer in the double natural? Maybe. Osborne up 24 positions right now. He is yet to come down pit road. Barr has closed into a half a second. He is right there. And ladies and gentlemen, just as we say that, Joshua Barr was TV time, and he wants to get around that 44 car. He's going to do it pretty handedly. John Osborne taking care of the tires. I don't know how he's able to go this far on a tank at Go Fast, but he is falling about the second. Daniel Helms is getting ready to give John Osborne the business coming to the trial. And here comes Jose. He's looking to get his lap back the hard way. He's got a head of steam. He's going to go underneath John Osborne. He's looking for the leader to get one of his laps back. Joshua Barr now a second half ahead of Daniel Helms and Travis Barnes. We're working lap number 84, 83 laps in the history books. Daniel Helms, here he is in second position. He's a second and a half back. Daniel Helms in that 28 car. He's currently up 7 spots. Josh Taylor right now up 14, all the way back here at 6th. He led some laps here tonight, and he is still up 19 spots. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's getting around here and he's boogieing. John Osborne here on lap number 87. making it happen. Josh Barr there. He is up 2 spots from where he started. We're working lap 87. 87 laps into the history books we go. Lap 88's been mean, clean, and green so far. Prime time is definitely the right time here for this racing league. The NOSSCAR Cup Series. John Osborne finally bringing it down pit road out of the 11th starting position. He just went 88 laps on the tank of fuel, and he overshot his pit stall. Maybe. We're going to keep an eye on that. He's got to back up. That's going to be costly for the 44 car, John Osborne. Josh Barr, meanwhile, we are working lap 89, 88 laps into the history books we go. That's just a tough break for that 44 G-Shock car. He sits on pit road. He's finally getting off pit road after overshooting the pit stall, having to back up, and he just goes down more laps. John Osborne now down 2 laps. He's going to need some help with that yellow flag. Meanwhile, Dan Helms right there, 0.20 is the deficit, now 0.21. And Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit, he's right there in this mix. Travis Barnes, that's a 4-car battle for the lead. Getting ready to start brewing here on lap number 91 of 175. And Barr going to bring it down pit road. Helms going to take over the race lead. Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit, he's hot on his tail, giving that 28 car to business. Meanwhile, Travis Barnes doing the same thing to the Red Bull Bandit there. Lap number 92, Josh Taylor in that 88 car. Gotta love that paint scheme. Meanwhile, there's your leader right now, 0.27 seconds. 93 laps, or 92 laps in the history book. Wow, we're not mathing tonight. So we are doing St. Louis math here on the Redline Racing Network. Helms has a clean track right in front of him. 93 laps. Grant Saldano going down pit road now to make his scheduled pit stop. Fuel mileage windows, pit windows all over the place. Fuel windows all over the place as we are 93 laps into the history books to go. Josh Taylor, though, just making it happen. Travis Barnes here, 94 laps in. Working lap number 95 right now. Make it 96 next time by is Rob Shaw going to get one of his laps back. Elijah Fisher 2 laps down. Rob Shaw 1 lap down now. Justin Anigasak, he is the last car on the lead lap. Working lap 96 and 95. On our way to 175 laps here. Almost a 200 lap race. Not quite, but almost. Lap number 97 of 175 here in the NOSSCAR Cup Series. Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit, being trailed by Travis Barnes and the double natural Tyler Dohart. 96 laps. Here comes Daniel Helms, and there is Joe Tardif. Making 97 laps in, working lap number 98. Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit, trying to close in. It's a half-second deficit that he's got to make up on Daniel Helms. Checking back on those pit stops one more time. Daniel Helms last stop on lap 45. And everybody took 4 tires that came in so far. We are at 99 laps. 98 complete. And Josh Taylor still wanting to run down that 28 car. We are just at the century mark, 76 laps to go. $175. As well, now as you look here, we have 75 laps remain here in this one, and the Red Bull Bandit of Josh Taylor has caught Travis Barnes or Daniel Helms, and this is going to be about. Whoa, they're going to touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. Now we got a battle over in here. 88, 28, 81, a lap down. 2 laps down. Trying to get one of his laps back the hard way here. We're working at number 102. Ooh, Daniel Helms into the wall. That's going to allow the 81 car to get his lap back, Nick Bentz. And that's just going to bring that 88 car closer. There's a significant amount of damage to the right side of that Ford Dark Horse Mustang. That is one injured horse in Daniel Helms in that 28 car. That happened on lap 102. Justin Lish in the 57 car goes on down pit road. Daniel Helms, Josh Taylor, 88 car. Travis Barnes getting into the mix. We got a 3-horse battle for the lead. We're lap 104. Can you believe it? Are you kidding me? These guys are battling it out hard. They're being even kill right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a turn it up session. We'll be back here in just a few moments. Welcome back to the Red Line Racing Network, where we are watching the NOSSCAR Cup Series here at Iowa. 112 laps ended this year, but Travis Barnes is your current leader with Dan Helms right behind him. There's the interval, 0.096 seconds. Call it 1 second back. And the Red Bull Bandit of Josh Taylor right behind him. Tyler Dohar in the double natural, though. He is currently finds himself in that, outside looking in. If the race sort of get rained out right now, which it won't. Not in Iowa. Not in these weather conditions. If we look at that weather one more time, the track temperature now climbing with 131 track temperature. It's a nice, clear 75 degrees. It's Chamber of Commerce type weather here with no wind and 45% relative humidity. So getting a little bit drier here as the race goes on. Taking a look at the race recap right now, we are working lap 116 of 175. Travis Barnes, the current leader, with 7 lead changes. Not 70 lead changes, but 7. Taking a look here at your fastest 5 lap average, RJ Crotel currently leads that one with a 24.41. Justin Litch with a 24.47, followed by Rob Shaw, Nick Benson, Josh Barr. Fastest 5 laps. This is the last lap. Shane Haar on the top of that one, as he is running in position 18. He has so far made a 23.97 with Garrett Jenkins, Crotel, Litch, and Bentz. And then your lap leader so far. Tyler Dohar has led 37 laps as he is continuing to lead here with a 4-second lead over Travis Barnes. We'll call it 5 seconds. And then the next closest car, you'll find Travis Barnes, who's led 31 laps. 19 laps was where you find John Osborne. He is currently running 15th. And then you can see the rest of the 5. Our biggest gainers, well, it's been Jose Ruiz with 11 spots gained. He's currently running 9th. Sam Morris up 10 spots. Morgan Lilly up 9. Tyler Kagadaw, he has up 7 spots, currently running at 4. And drivers making repair, John Osborne, Switek repair. Garrett Jenkins with 1:34. And your best battles right now is Lilly and Osborne, Benson McGraw, and Helms and Taylor. So there's your race recap. As we only have 4 cars left on the lead lap after that round of pit stops. T-Mac Tyler McMurder about 11 seconds back. Rob Shaw finds himself in 5th position, a lap down. We are working lap 121, 140 laps into the history books to go. Don't forget to join my good friend Liam Irving next week on the civic media side of things. WSRL, I believe they're off. Watching this battle right now. T-Mac Tyler McMurder. Dohar going to bring it in for his second pit stop. Joshua Barr. He continues to ride in second position. Travis Barnes catching up to the number 42 car. Travis Barnes has been unstoppable all race long. Eight seconds is the interval from Josh Barr to Travis Barnes. We look for some battles here. So we now have 18 cars on the lead lap. Daniel Helms going around. And they got stock car, and that's going to be for the final, third and final podium spot. And it gets stock losing positions. Lap 129 of 175. We're closing in here to the end of this race. We're going to go ahead and step aside, go another turn it up session here, and we'll be right back. We're going to go commercial free to the end after we come right back. Almost through the end of this one. Josh Barr leading Travis Barnes. Right now as we are just about 2.5 seconds back. Rob Shaw jumping to the pit lane as we are 135 laps into this 136 lap race. So far, it's been a good one. It has been a dandy right now. Joshua Barr bringing it down pit road. Meanwhile, Travis Barnes is going to take over the race lead. Travis Barnes leads Josh Taylor in the Red Bull Rocket. The Red Bull Bandit, rather, I should say. We are almost there, lap 140, 139 laps in the history books. Travis Barnes doing what Travis Barnes does. Josh Taylor continuing to run down that number 7 car. Just things are pretty much spread out now. Daniel Helm right there with Jose Ruiz. Not a battle for position. Unfortunately, not a battle. We have run into some connection issues of our own, but we're working on getting that fixed for you guys. Sometimes your PCs have a funny way of doing things for you. Working lap 144 here on the Redline Racing Network. Travis Barnes continues to lead this piece, as he is the Pied Piper here. I mean, these guys are just getting after it. Here comes Josh Taylor. Right behind him, the 94 car. Sam Morris separates those two cars. Laps left to go here from the Iowa Speedway. It's gonna be all Travis Barnes all day long. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Daniel Helms in a 28 car. He is trying to catch up to the Red Bull Bandit of Josh Taylor. Now, Taylor has to run down Barnes, which is not exactly the easiest thing he's going to have to do all night. Especially with 28 laps. To say the hourglass is starting to run out. Josh Taylor, that interval's kind of shrinking, and it levels off. Travis Barnes has been nothing but smooth all night long. As we got trouble. The 34 car gonna go around, and we just saw that live here on the Redline Racing Network. We're gonna stay green. And Daniel Helms trying to run down at number 88 car, the Red Bull Bandit. That's how his day has been so far. Travis Barnes has led 45 laps all day long. Josh Taylor still with the knee refield day, started 18th, currently second. Daniel Helms here in currently third right now. He's led 16 laps. Tyler Dohar in a double natural. He started in fourth, or second rather, and I mean he started in fourth. You get the picture. Justin Lynch started currently fifth right now. Not a whole lot going on with these guys. "24 laps left to go here in this one. And I tell you what, it's been a dandy of a race so far. Travis Barnes, 23 laps to go. His closest competition's 4.5 seconds back with the Red Bull Bandit of Josh Taylor. Make that 22 laps to go. Taking a look at that race recap one more time. 10 lead changes. Your current leader is Travis Barnes on working lap 154 of 175. 22 laps left to go. And ladies and gentlemen, it is no surprise today. Travis Barnes been right where he started. He started on the pole. 4.15 seconds as the interval all the way back to Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, JT, the Red Bull Bandit, going around the 6 car of Elijah Fisher. Daniel Helms there in that number 28 car. We continue to work through with 19 laps to go. Travis Barnes giving Anagasaki the business. He's going to put the 97 car lap down with 18 laps to go. Here's what's going on at the ranch. Josh Taylor still 4.1 seconds back with 17 laps to go. The sands of the hourglass are starting to run out for this number 88 car, the Red Bull Bandit. It's a tall ask. We got 15 laps to go. It's not going to be easy for the 88 car, as he's still got to get around Morgan Lilly. Morgan Lilly a lap down. Kyle Kuykendall, the next car to go a lap down, with 15 laps remaining. 15 laps remain in this one here, as we are working our way to lap 175. This is anybody's game so far, as Travis Barnes just continues to put the shellacking on the field here. And he's got to be closing in on Kuykendall. There he is, just ahead of him. We're going to see that eyeball test right now. We come up to turn number 3 and 4. And he is shifting 14 laps to go. I almost Steve Harvey'd this thing. We don't want to call it too soon, though. "13 laps remain here from Iowa, from the Cornhusker State." Take Iowa, plop it in a cornfield, and there you go. You got Iowa Speedway. The Red Bull Bandit trying to get around that 97 car. It's now 5.27 seconds. With 12 laps to go, the Sandy Hourglass are almost empty for the 88 car, the Red Bull Bandit, Josh Taylor. Meanwhile, Travis Barnes has continued this shellacking. 9 cars left on the lead lap. Justin Inigasak goes a lap down. He's got the 60 car right ahead of him. Rob Shaw going to go a lap down. Kyle Kuykendall, the next car to go a lap down. $11 laps remain here at Iowa. Eliza Fisher getting ready to go another lap down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these guys are going to need. These guys bought the whole suit. They're only going to need the edge 10 laps to decide this one. And so far, as long as there's no mistake or providing there's an outage of the internet, Josh Taylor or Travis Barnes has lit the afterburners, and well, there he is, trying to get to Kyle Kuykendall to pad that lead just a little bit more. Kuykendall being held up by the 6 car of Elijah Fisher. Off of turn number 4, 8 laps remain here from Iowa. No caution flags on the night here as we stayed green and the prime time. Kuykendall in danger of going a lap down. Can he survive the last 8 laps? Fisher trying to hold him up here. Here comes Travis Barnes to the inside of that 12 car. I think it's going to be close. 7 laps remain. Meanwhile, it's still a 5-second gap. It's the state of the hourglass. A lot of things have got to happen right now for Josh Taylor to catch up to the 7 car. Meaning the 7 car's got to run out of fuel. He's got to run that Maxwell House scheme, and it's got to fail. Right now, I just don't see it. 6 laps to go, a half dozen left. Kuykendall holding on to the lead lap for dear life. His run on the lead lap is on life support as he comes down the back straightaway. Barnes looking to the inside. Kuykendall just gets a little bit better of a run, though, coming off of turn number 4. As we have 5 laps to go, 5 phalanges in the air for that man right there in the number 7 car of Travis Barnes. Travis Barnes continuing to run behind Kuykendall. Kuykendall holding on to the lead lap. Kuykendall going to get loose. That's going to allow Travis Barnes. Travis Barnes is racing him. 4 laps remaining. Ooh! Kuykendall going to get in the wall. That's going to allow Barnes to go around him on the inside. As they're Goodyear to Goodyear. Lap down goes Kuykendall. He's going to try to answer back. That car is getting really loose. He's dirt tracking it. He's been watching, studying the Fast and Furious movies. Travis Barnes puts Kuykendall a lap down. 3 laps remain. T-Mac, Tyler McMurder up 1 spot. He's in danger of going a lap down. There's the 6 car of Elijah Fisher. As we get ready to come to 2 to go, popsicle sticks in the air this time by. Popsicle sticks in the air. We're 2 laps to go from Iowa. Two laps to go. Down the back straightaway. Travis Barnes puts on a shellacking of epic natures on Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit. Wipe the pipe 6 go down, the white flag come down. We are racing back to checkers. Travis Barnes into turn number 1 and 2 for final time. Down the back straightaway. Travis Barnes not going to have enough time. off of turn number 3-4 complex. One final time, your winner at Iowa will be Travis Barnes. And at number 7, Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit. He is going to cross the line in second. The double natural Tyler Dohar. He's going to cross the line in third. Helm's going to finish fifth. Har going to finish fourth. Har going to finish fifth. Barr going to finish sixth. T-Mac Tyler McMurder brings home a solid top 10. But there's your winner tonight. Currently out of parts unknown, Travis Barnes. And there's your podium here. Travis Barnes, Josh Taylor, and Tyler Dohar. Well, we want that full size here, as we are going to get ready to talk to these guys here in just a few moments. As we get ready to have a word with your podium here, as we're going to see if we can't get these guys up into the booth. And we still cannot pull these guys up here, so we're going to wait for them. We are waiting your podium to come on up to the broadcast booth. Still waiting. I'm sure these guys will make it. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and go over those final results for you guys while we await the arrivals here of the top 3 podium finishers. Here we go. Your top 3 tonight: Travis Barnes, Josh Taylor, and Travis Dohar. Rounding out your podium: Daniel Helms, Shane Har. We'll bring it home 4th or 5th. Joshua Barr, T-Mac, Tyler McMurder, Kyle Kuykendall, Justin Anigasek, and Morgan Lilly will round out your top 10. You'll see the rest of those results at the bottom of your screen. Iowa Speedway, 0.88 miles, 175 laps, we went 154 miles. Josh Taylor is your hard charger with 16 positions gained. Travis Barnes led the most laps and has the fastest lap and the pole position. 10 different lead changes among 7 different leaders. And without further ado, this man here needs no introduction. The one and only, your first place finisher, Mr. Travis Barnes. Travis, how's it going?
How you doing, Alan? I'm doing all right. Just came home with a victory here. Got trophy.
Yeah, look, you just put an absolute shellacking on this field here tonight. Take us through that race and, well, just take us through the race and how did this track fit your driving style?
Well, it was a pretty good day, all in all, for me here at Iowa, virtually. Started out thinking there was going to be only 160 laps. Ended up upping it 15 more laps, so had to come up with a strategy on the fly. The idea was to go with the one-stop strategy if it was going to be 160 laps. And getting to here, it's going to be 15 more. So figured I wouldn't be able to make up enough time in a one-stop strategy, or save enough tire, that is, that I can make up enough time on a two-stop strategy to bring it home in the best possible spot. And all in all, I brought it home P1. Just had a really quick car tonight. Usually Josh Taylor's up here whooping me, but tonight it was me getting up on him finally, so feels good.
Well, that interval was 4.17 seconds from you all the way back to the Red Bull Bandit of Josh Taylor. Travis, you put it on the pole. You won it from the pole. Before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that 7 car?
Well, I want to thank my friends and family at home. And if you're over here on the West Coast, the United States, over here in Washington, we're going to be racing the number 23 mini stock, the Matthews Motorsports mini stock up there at Evergreen Speedway, June 27th. Saturday, June 27th. We're going to be at Evergreen Speedway in the number 23 mini stock. We also got to thank EBM and you, Alan, for putting on this show. I know you're a lone soldier up here, so I definitely do appreciate it. Can't wait to go back and watch it, but you're doing an awesome job up here, and I do appreciate you being here. So, Alan, I appreciate you and everybody watching at home.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the love, and we got kind of started right as you guys were getting graded up, but worked through all those difficulties, and here we are talking to you. And one final question. I know you got a favorite win or a favorite moment of Kyle Busch. We're kind of commemorating and honoring his memory. So, if you want to, tell us your favorite Kyle Busch moment that you've watched on television, or maybe had an interaction with him out there on the West Coast, the floor is yours.
Well, my favorite Kyle Busch memory was the Car Tomorrow era. Can't remember what year, but it was at the Clash. Driving the 18 M&Ms, yellow car. It was a yellow car, and I don't know if it was a Clash or it might have been the 500, but it was definitely one of those two. And he kept saving the car off the apron twice. He'd get in a wreck, save it off the apron, sparks flying everywhere, brings it back straight. Yeah, all right, we're good. Then goes out and does it again, and then I think he dang near won the thing, but he wrecked out or fell towards the bottom half. He's definitely up towards the front there with 1 to go, or at least 2. So pretty impressive to watch that. That stuck with me ever since I was a kid, and now he's imprinted on me for life for like that. So it's pretty cool. Sorry to see that he passed away. Unfortunately, it's one of those deals where you don't really know until you know, and it was with Kyle. So God brought him home, but we're gonna keep racing on for Kyle and for many more to come.
Absolutely. Well, you have a great night, and go ahead and celebrate that first place finish with your team.
Awesome. Thank you, Alan. You have a good night, too.
Yeah, we're going to send Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit, up to the booth. As soon as Travis gets down here, I'm sure he'll let him know, and Josh Taylor will work his way up to the broadcast booth. So you just heard from your race winner. And there's our second place finisher. Yep. The Red Bull Bandit of Josh Taylor. Josh, a 4.17 deficit to our race winner, Travis Barnes. He told us in his interview, every week in and week out is Josh Taylor putting us on the ropes, and this week it was his turn. Take us to that race of what more you could have needed to catch Tyler or Travis Barnes.
Qualify better. We wrecked in qualifying, and we started, I think, 18th. And the first run was really, really well. And I drove from 18th to like 4th or 3rd or something. And the second run, I think I got a little too happy because I thought I had the right line, and I think I pushed it a little too hard. I ended up hitting a little early in the second run because I started losing the pace a little bit, and it turns out I had 1% of right front tire. So thank God I pitted. And the last run, basically, I just kind of got a little complacent. We had to go about 4 or so extra laps, so I was a little too patient. I think I had like 30% on the right front. Probably could have driven a little harder, but I was kind of happy. I wanted to win, but I didn't want to throw away a second place with a blown tire or something from coming as far back as I did. And another second place finish for me, and I can't really be mad about the consistency. I wish we could, get some more wins, and hopefully we can be a little bit more consistent with these qualifying. I can't believe I wrecked in qualifying. We could have probably sat on the pole, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's fitting that in dirt racing we have nicknames, and I'm not sure if you have one, but you've been deemed the Red Bull Bandit, and sure it's your favorite energy drink of all time, and that's a slick looking hot rod tonight. But before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that idiot car?
Well, me and Daniel and Justin and Asogak, we kind of run together and share ideas and stuff like that, and we share tire wear and when we make runs and stuff. So those two are really helpful, and I hate it for Dan. Dan probably could have got a second place finish tonight. He kind of got caught up in some little issues there and kind of got some damage and kind of milked it home, but he got fourth, and Justin also got ninth. So nice top 10 for everybody, 2 top 5s for us, and yeah, thank you. I appreciate you for broadcasting. Hopefully we can do a little bit better next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting on a whale of a show, and at 4.17 seconds, and you're the hard charger tonight, so congratulations on that.
Appreciate that.
And what a clean race. And we just want to get you out of here and let you celebrate that with your team. And we'll be talking to Tyler Dohar next in the double natural.
Okay, I'll send him up.
As we await the arrival of Tyler Dohar in the double natural. Tyler, welcome to the Redline Racing Network booth. How's it going?
Alan, I'm on cloud 9, brother. How about you?
Look, man, you qualified the outside pole, only fell back one position, and on one of undoubtedly the hardest tracks to race on, especially when as slick as it was. Take us through that race and where you could have needed to catch Travis Barnes tonight.
A lot of gumption and probably a better person behind the wheel to catch the leader. He was pretty well gone. But, race started overall great. Finally qualified worth a darn, which has been a problem for me this season. It's just been a real big struggle on the track. We haven't been able to replicate the results of prior seasons. Just some of the updates to the car have really had me scratching my head. But changed wheel rims for the first time. And since I've been on a racing wheel, I was running on the NASCAR Fanatec rim, like 35 millimeter diameter. I went with one of the basic kind of flat ones that's much smaller. Helped me be a lot more precise when driving it. I was feeling it that first run. I got out to like the 3-second lead. I was feeling great. And then I realized the error of my ways, and I was really shredding that right front tire. So I knew I wanted to pit twice in this race. I knew some guys were going to try to stretch it just with one pit stop. I was going to do 2. I felt the tires were that important. Came down there, way early from what I needed to be on my number. And I felt really good the second run because guys like Josh Taylor, Travis Barnes, they had pitted, 6 or 7 laps after I did. So they were able to run me down, but I was able to keep pace with them. I didn't fall too far off of them. I was actually able to go longer in the middle stint. As a result, I had really saved my tires well compared to what they were doing. And then that last run just had too much track position to make up. I got into pit road a little slow, cost myself a couple seconds there. If I do that perfectly and run the first run, maybe like I did the other 2, I might have a shot at it. But you know what? Overall, just glad to get a top 3 finish on pure speed at this point. It wasn't a strategy call at all. Just it felt like we were a top 3 car all day. Josh and Travis are no slouches here, especially with how they save tire now and the raw speed that they carry. So it's going to be a tough battle once we get to playoff time.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are rocking and rolling our way through the season here at Iowa. But before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helps you get it done on that double natural?
Well, I want to thank, of course, Tyler McMurder. Just letting me come over here a couple years ago and then now allowing me to bring a lot of my friends over that I used to race with on my Xbox days, from the Pro League or from any leagues over there, just allowing them to be over here and call this a new home. We had a lot of fun. I mean, to go that long without a caution, probably had one wreck that should have been a caution, but otherwise, we really a clean race overall. So kudos to all the competitors. I mean, it was amazing. I want to thank Blake Cook, Dale Jr. from Filter Time, always supporting me the past 7 years, which is awesome. I really do appreciate them. Harpoon Designs, Brantley Roden for the beautiful paint scheme. I love running it. Wouldn't run anything else. And just want to wrap it up and say, my thoughts are obviously with the NASCAR family, NASCAR world, the Kyle Busch family, and all that. That's hit me pretty hard because he's only 9 years older than I am. So it makes you realize your own mortality, and you just got to appreciate what you're doing here. So and appreciate you, Alan, and Matt, and what you guys do, bringing this series, giving it some TV time, because these guys deserve it. These are good racers, fly under the radar a lot, but we can put on a good show over here in NOSSCAR. So just really excited for what the future holds, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity. And, once again, congratulations on that third place finish. And hopefully we'll see you next week on the next one.
Yep. Thank you, brother. Again, appreciate it. We'll see ya.
Absolutely. You guys have a great night.
You too.
Well, once again, that's just going to about do it here for the interview portion. As we go back to the race results, we're going to get rid of all that. Travis Barnes puts it on the pole. 0 cautions tonight. And once again, we go 154 miles at 175 laps. Once again, I want to thank Matt Metler for giving me the opportunity here at Redline Racing Network to put the show on. What a great racing league here this week. And, well, we're going to sign off with a couple of things here. And, I just want to do a couple sentiments here before we get going. We're going to see what we can do about this real quick here. As we are going to do this. And we want to thank, like I said, everybody for joining us here tonight. But as we sign off, as always, do it for Dale, be like Biff, and race like Rowdy. For everyone here at the Redline Racing